Good morning. So today I wanted to go to TIST with the latest version of WildCard's mod and a schedule from Eli Grimm's schedule creator tool. The last time I played TIST, I was kind of going nuts with as many planes as I could cram on there, which isn't necessarily bad. It's kind of fun to push yourself, but this time I really wanted to try and focus in on getting used to the mod itself before I move on to the EDDM airport, now that it should play a lot more intelligently, I think is the right way to put it, with the planes moving a little better. So before I try to step up again and have to deal with all that mess that got me all sorts of confused at DFW, I wanted to take it a little easier here at TIST. So in this schedule, I've set it up, if everything works properly, for 2 hours of play, though I'll probably only play 1 hour, at 6 p.m. at night. And it's got about 50 handles per hour. 6 or 7 of those are GA flights. So this should be kind of interesting to see how it handles and how it plays. I'm going to come in on runway 28, coming towards the ocean. So wind should be coming at the runway, at the planes coming to the runway. And this should make it a little easier for me to not have to mess with some of the traffic congestion that can happen down here as I try to cross some planes. Mostly I'm just trying to make this a little easier for myself to jump in and play and try to get a handle on some of the changes for the mod. Now, in the last video, I kind of griped a little bit about the text font being too small, but that is absolutely not the mod's fault. That's me being an idiot. Because instead of looking up here at the top of the screen and adjusting it manually, I was freaking out, getting all gypped and pissed that I couldn't. When you just have buttons here to zoom in and out, and then you have text font up and down. Now, I did post on the forums after my playthrough, and then shortly after I made my post, I went to bed, got up in the morning going, wow, I was an idiot about that. And sure enough, I was an idiot, because that's when I realized that, yep, this system handles things for you on that regard, and I didn't need to be quite such a git about it. So I'm going to kind of reset my windows here, a little more sized out. I don't have the D-Bright typically full-sized. But anyway, in the response, WildCard did mention that he'd look at maybe the default, and I think it changed by default now, because now I can read this just fine. You can see it works just fine. And as you zoom in and out, the other thing I mentioned was that these taxiway letters kind of scaled with the zoom. So the farther in you zoomed, they kind of stayed super large. And it made it really hard to read, but it looks like he fixed that now, so that while the plane and the taxiway sizes of labels all stay the same, so that as you move around, you can actually read the map now. So that is another fantastic edit to make this even more fun. So with that said, let me get the call sign information tool up so I don't hose myself too bad. And hopefully this plane is ready to push back to runway 28. Delta 519er Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground, 28 pushback approved, Delta 519er Heavy.
Alright, so he's ready to go. Now, I don't really have to mess with the taxi commands via and all of that. They did add some wind commands and other stuff which I could give, but again, I'm really trying to take it slow, since the original game that I played pretty heavily for a number of years didn't really have any of that set up properly. So I got some bad habits I need to break as I get used to this. So I want to ease myself into this a little bit and not completely screw it up, though that may make for a better viewing experience. Okie dokie. I love these cameras, though I don't remember. I gotta pull up the site, see if I can remember how to modify the camera. Camera hotkeys. Yeah.
St. Thomas ground, November 28 Bravo Tango request pushback.
Surprised this
St.
guy's not
Thomas
called in.
ground, Delta
There he goes.
519er heavy request taxi
Nope.
runway 28.
St. Thomas Tower, carry 241 inbound runway 28.
Well, that's kind of pretty. Okay. Carry. Is that Carry or Cape Air? I thought that was Cape Air. Delta 519er Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Delta 519er heavy.
/L. I don't know what that is. 28 Bravo Tango, pushback approved. I'm going to have a problem with
St.
that.
Thomas ground, United 15905 request pushback.
Ground, 28 pushback approved, November 28 Bravo Tango.
No, it's November. I think yeah. I had the setting for more realistic and
St.
engaged.
Thomas ground, KR 8132 request pushback.
It's got to be Cape Air. Why do I not have my map on? There we go. Cape Air 8241, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land.
So much
Carry
nicer being able
241.
to see these guys. Okay. United 15905, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground, 28 pushback approved, United 15905.
I don't think I could get Cape Air out in time.
St.
Should
Thomas
be able to
ground,
clear you.
November 28 Bravo Tango request taxi runway 28.
November 28 Bravo Tango, continue taxi. Good
Continue
grief.
taxi, November 28 Bravo Tango.
St. Thomas ground, Spirit Wings 233 request pushback.
Spirit Wings 233, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground, 28 pushback approved, Spirit Wings 233.
None of these guys are radioing in early. That's interesting. Or maybe they're just not popping up early. Alright, now I know Cape Air was next, but I should be able to get Spirit out and moving before. Well, I would hope, but it doesn't seem like the truck is actually doing it. Must be waiting for United to get out of the way. Alright, so November 28 Bravo Tango. Oh my gosh. I totally spaced on all my commands. November 28 Bravo Tango, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared
Just
for
get you
takeoff,
outta here.
November 28 Bravo Tango.
I gotta go look up some of those
St. Thomas ground,
proper
United
commands.
15905 request taxi runway 28.
United 15905, continue taxi. Oh wait. Tug's not connected, that's a little weird. I don't think that's anything to do with the mod. Maybe it is. That's weird, I didn't pay attention to the other one, so I'll have to watch. Delta 519er Heavy, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait, Delta
I
519 heavy.
totally forgot the command to tell the plane to take off and turn. I think it's runway climb to X altitude on reaching turn heading contact departure, have a nice day, something like that. We'll give it a shot. Yep, there we go. United 15905, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, United 15905.
28 Bravo Tango, turn left heading 180. November 28 Bravo, turn left heading 280. November 28 Bravo Tango, turn left heading 180.
Turn left heading 180, November 28 Bravo Tango.
St. Thomas Ground, Spirit Wings 233 request taxi runway 28.
Spirit Wings 233, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Spirit Wings 233.
Delta 519er Heavy, runway 28, climb to 300. On reaching, turn right, heading 360. Contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
Unable to comply, Delta 519er Heavy.
How did that turn on sticky keys? Stupid Windows, I thought I turned that off. Delta 519er Heavy, runway 28, cleared for takeoff. Okay, well, it got most of the command in the system, but I think I cut it too soon. November 28 Bravo Tango, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good evening.
Cape Air
November
8132,
28
pushback
Tango.
approved, expect runway 28.
Ground. 28 pushback approved.
Alright, so
Cape Air
this
8132.
schedule's also a little more heavy on the departures, which is okay for now, but I realized I should have done more balanced because I'm going to run out of planes to push at the rate this is going. It's not double stacked on the departures from the schedule builder, it's just a little bit, so hopefully it won't be too bad.
St. Thomas Tower. Delta 631 heavy inbound runway 28.
Delta 631 Heavy, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. Delta 631 heavy.
Man, you're a heavy. Delta 519er, turn right heading 320. Delta
Say again, Delta 519er Heavy.
Delta 519er Heavy, turn right heading 320.
Turn right heading 320, Delta 519er Heavy.
Spirit Wings 233, runway 28, cleared for takeoff. This is a big
Runway
risk.
28
I should
cleared
already
for
had him
takeoff.
going.
Spirit Wings 233.
Okay. Disable. I don't know why sticky keys are back on. I disabled that stupid shortcut. Thank you, Windows 10 updates. Okay, goodbye. That should not mess with me again. Delta 519er Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good evening, Delta 519er Heavy.
Good evening.
St. Thomas
All
Ground.
right, yeah, he's
Air
slow enough, they
8132
should be
request
just
taxi
fine.
runway 28.
St. Thomas Ground, JetBlue 1387
That's
request
the old
pushback.
livery. I didn't realize that until just now. Cape Air 8132, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. KR 8132. St. Thomas Tower. November 9er 604 Mike inbound runway 28.
Cape Air 8241, exit at taxiway Charlie.
Unable exit. Landing distance available is too short. Carry 241.
Really? Okay. Guess you'll just roll the whole runway. JetBlue 1387, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground.
Does seem like
28
these
pushback
planes are
approved.
holding farther
JetBlue
back.
1387.
Which is more accurate right here where they have them stop before they make their turn. I don't remember in the old game if that happened. I thought in the old game they were kind of stopping after they made a bit of a turn. Okay, that plane's gone. There he is. Spirit Wings 233, contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye, Spirit Wings 233.
Goodbye. Like the Irish accent, but that voice needs some work. Okay, this is going to be ugly. November 9er 604, runway 28, cleared to land. November 9er 604, Mike, runway 28, cleared to land. Might help if I
Turn
gave
right
the
82
whole-
degrees. November 9er 604 Mike. Runway 28 cleared to land. November 9er 604 Mike.
I don't know why that took, but okay. Yeah, this is going to be super rough. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take him off because Cape Air is going to come in. And the problem is... Shoot, he's already out there.
St. Thomas Tower. Spirit Wings 248 inbound runway 28.
November 9er 604, Mike, contact departure. You gotta
Contact
go around.
departure. Goodbye.
Pulled you out
November
anyway, but
9er
you're too
604
slow.
Mike.
Spirit Wings 248, runway 28, cleared to land. It's not good because
Runway
that means
28
I'm
cleared
going to
to land.
lose my
Spirit
opportunity
Wings
to land
248.
him. United 159er 5, runway 28, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
St. Thomas ground, JetBlue 1387 request taxi runway 28.
Runway 28 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. United 15905.
JetBlue 1387, continue taxi.
Runway 28 line up and
I
wait
didn't
behind next
fail
landing
to wait
aircraft.
for his
United
readback.
15905.
He finished.
Continue taxi, JetBlue 1387.
Well, that's annoying. Okay. There he comes in. This means he's just about on the deck. Yep. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you're landing a lot farther. I think in the... I wonder if that changed, because I don't recall planes actually floating that far down. Landing, they're not supposed to come before those arrows. I know they can't on takeoff. United 15905, hold position.
Holding. United 15905.
There's no way I'm going to get that guy out of here. Okay, which is going to give me a separation error because I think
St.
he's going to
Thomas
still on the
Tower,
right. But I do
American
like that he's actually
2528
still
inbound
moving
runway
pretty
28.
fast. That is so much faster than the original game. Oh, wow, I thought that was a pit for a second. Cape Air 8241, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, Cair 8241.
Perfect. Delta 2528, runway 28, cleared to land. American 2528, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. American 2528.
Okay, where's the other plane? Alright, not there yet. He's off my aerial radar, but not on the ground yet.
St. Thomas ground. JetBlue 814 request
no front.
pushback.
JetBlue 814, pushback approved. Expect runway 28.
Ground. 28 pushback approved. JetBlue 814.
Okay, let's get this guy out there. United 15905, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait. United 15905.
Where are you going? Man, I like that they actually rolled that runway. It's so much better. Another American coming in. And they don't immediately contact you at the 20-mile marker either, which is nice. Delta 631, taxi to apron. Delta 631 Heavy, taxi to apron.
Say again.
Get your call signs
Delta
right.
631 Heavy. Taxi to apron, Delta 631 Heavy. St. Thomas Tower, United 1363 Heavy
Oops.
inbound runway 28.
It's not the taxiway. United 15905, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff.
Cape Air
United
8132, runway 28,
15905.
line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait, Cair 8132.
Delta 631 Heavy, hold short of taxiway Charlie.
Holding short taxiway Charlie, Delta 631 Heavy.
Okay. I'm going to get a separation error on these two because this guy should be waiting minutes before taking off behind this guy, but... United 15905, contact departure.
Contact
This guy
departure.
is Spirit Wing, so he's going to come in
United
fast.
15905.
JetBlue still on pushback. Cape Air 8132, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff, Cair 8132.
St. Thomas ground. JetBlue 814 request taxi runway 28.
JetBlue 814, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. JetBlue 814.
St. Thomas ground, Spirit Wings 247 request pushback.
Spirit Wings 247, pushback approved. Expect runway 28.
Ground, 28 pushback approved, Spirit Wings 247.
Delta 631 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Delta 631 Heavy.
United 1363, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land, United 1363 Heavy.
Cape Air 8132, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Cair 8132.
Goodbye, indeed. Okay, you're gonna drop off.
St.
Yep,
Thomas
there
Tower,
you go.
Niat 582 inbound runway 28.
Hey, the new livery for Spirit. That's cool. That's a cool shot. Spiffy. Lee at 582, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. Liat 582.
Are you doing the slow pushback thing? Yes, okay, good. Alright, well, unfortunately, I cannot do anything about you guys yet. Spirit Wings 248, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, Spirit Wings 248.
St. Thomas ground. Spirit Wings 247 request taxi runway 28.
Spirit Wings 247, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Spirit Wings 247.
St. Thomas ground, Liat 521 request pushback. St. Thomas ground, KR 8142 request pushback.
Cape Air 8142, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground, 28 pushback approved, KR 8142.
You're gonna have to wait a minute.
St.
There's
Thomas
my
Tower,
November back.
November 9er 604 Mike inbound runway 28.
November 604 Mike, runway 28. November 9er 604 Mike, runway 28, cleared to land. Gotta
Runway
get that
28
niner.
cleared to land, November 9er 604 Mike.
Next plane's on the deck, there we go. Very sorry guys, but you're all gonna have to sit and wait. After United, I've got my chance to get one on deck.
St. Thomas ground, KR 8142 request taxi runway 28.
Cape Air 8142, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, KR 8142.
American 2528, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, American 2528.
Let Spirit get behind you. This guy should drop off before too long. I'm gonna have to get really creative if I'm gonna keep these planes moving. These guys have been sitting on the tarmac for a while. They do roll out a little better, which is nice. So I might be able to try and clear them for takeoff, but I need to monitor where they go, timing-wise. Lee at 521, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground, 28 pushback approved, Liat 521.
JetBlue 1387, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait. JetBlue 1387.
St. Thomas Tower. Delta 653 heavy inbound runway 28.
Delta 653 heavy, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. Delta 653 heavy.
Okay, that means you will be next, followed by you, and then followed by Lilliet. Okay. Come on, baby. United 1363 heavy, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, United 1363 heavy.
JetBlue 1387, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway
Okay, just
28
see
cleared
another
for
plane
takeoff.
out there start
JetBlue
to come in.
1387.
So hopefully we can get him out of here. Then we got 814, then 8142, then 247. That guy's parking. United 1363 heavy, hold short of taxiway Charlie.
Holding short taxiway Charlie, United 1363 heavy.
Give Liat time
St.
to
Thomas
finish
ground,
pushback.
Liat 521 request taxi
Oh.
runway 28.
Well, dingles. Liat 521, continue taxi.
Unable taxi, will advise when ready, Liat
You
521.
twaddle. Lee at 521, continue taxi.
Continue
Ask
taxi.
me for
Lee at
clearance to
521.
move and then say you're not ready. JetBlue 1387, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good evening. JetBlue
Okay, Lee, it's
1387.
going awfully slow here. Yep, it's a prop, so I'm not going to be able to get a plane out between them.
St. Thomas ground.
Oh, wait, yes, I
American
am.
1305 request pushback.
This is the one that may give me problems. Because you're a big jet. November 9604, Mike, take next available exit on right.
Take next available exit on right. November 90604 Mike.
Okay, I'm going to wait a moment. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, get in here. Stupid slow lit. Yeah, this is where I'm going to have a crash because this guy's coming in super fast and this guy's going to go nowhere. JetBlue 814, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait. JetBlue 814.
United 1363 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. United 136 heavy.
Park.
St. Thomas Tower, Spirit Wings 151 inbound runway 28.
Spirit Wings 151, runway 28, clear to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. Spirit Wings 151.
St. Thomas ground. November 46 Victor November request pushback.
November 46, Victor November, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground. 28 pushback approved. November 46 Victor November.
American 1305, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground. 28 pushback approved. American 1305.
JetBlue
814, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28
Yeah, I know,
cleared for
but
takeoff.
I got a plane
JetBlue
coming in,
814.
and I'm going to have a crash. So, sorry. Lee at 582, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Lee at 582.
I go right next door to this guy. Alright, well, he's going to push back into the waiting area, so that should be manageable for the other plane to park there, and then you can go. Okay, nobody's getting off in him now, or for the moment. Then we'll get Cape Air out. This is going to be so ugly
St.
unless
Thomas
you
ground.
ditch
November
early.
46 Victor November request taxi runway 28.
November 46, Victor November, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. November 46 Victor November.
JetBlue 814, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good evening. JetBlue 814.
Peace out, my friend. Okay, got the small guy entering. We got like 3 miles for this big guy to hit the
St.
deck.
Thomas ground. American 1305 request taxi runway 28.
Lee at 582, hold short of taxiway Charlie.
Holding short taxiway Charlie. Lee at 582.
American 1305, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. American 1305.
Now that your wings have been clipped by the trees. Okay, you are not on the deck yet. You are still flying, and the other plane is maybe a mile behind you. Can you just like land now and exit? Interesting that these other staging areas don't work. That's a shame. Oh well, you can taxi around and cross to Charlie. Big guy's already coming in. Cape Air 8142, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait. KR 8142.
November 90604, Mike, taxi to apron via Alpha Charlie Bravo.
Taxi to apron via Alpha Charlie Bravo. November 90604 Mike.
Lee at 582, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Lee at 582.
St. Thomas Tower.
Oh, I didn't
Sun
get a
Country
runway.
1837 inbound runway 28.
Sun Country 1837, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway
Yeah,
28
the original
cleared to
game, they
land.
were all
Sun
landing so
Country
far down the runway,
1827.
which isn't accurate. So this is much better, I think. Cape Air 8142, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff. KR 8142.
Spirit Wings 247, runway 28, line up and wait. I don't have a lot of
Runway
time.
28 line up and wait. Spirit Wings
Delta
247.
653 heavy, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Delta 653 heavy.
Spirit Wings 247, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff. Spirit Wings 247.
Cape Air 8142, turn left heading 160.
Turn left heading 160. KR 8142.
Okay, that's everybody out. November coming in. You're on takeoff roll, which is good. I don't like how it doesn't focus anymore. Usually when you click on the plane, it changes focus to them, but for some reason, that one didn't. Had to deselect and reselect. Interesting. I don't know if that's a bug in the game or if that's with the mod. Okay, Cape Air's out of the way. Cape Air 8142, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good evening. KR 8142.
Okay, good. This guy will
St.
definitely
Thomas
be
Tower.
airborne.
November 35 Romeo Lima inbound runway 28.
November 35 Romeo Lima, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. November 35 Romeo Lima.
November 90604 Mike, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. November 90604 Mike.
Bugger, you gotta turn hard. I'm gonna have to watch you so you wait. You can turn onto the taxiway, but you are gonna have to wait. I should have crossed you at Foxtrot. This is an odd.
St. Thomas ground. Lion 535 request pushback.
Lee at 535, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground. 28 pushback approved. Lion 535.
Lee at 521, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait. Lee at 521.
Spirit Wings 247, contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye.
This is gonna be a
Spirit Wings
problem.
247.
Let's see if he makes it. Yep, he does. Perfect. You go across, detects the apron. Everybody's happy. I would be fired. So fired. Okay, you're going to parking. Spirit Wings 151, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Spirit Wings 151.
What plane is Sun Country? I'm not sure which one you are. I see him out there. Oh, blur. 738. Okay, yeah.
St. Thomas ground. Lion 535 request taxi runway 28.
Lee at 521, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff. Lee at 521.
November 46, Victor November, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait. November 46 Victor
You
November.
stopped back a little far. Not quite accurate. Lee at 535, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Lion 535.
You're parking there, so that's good. You're parking there, you're parked. You're gonna go next. You're gonna take off any second, and then we'll get this guy going, which is same plane. Okay, you should be hitting V1 any moment now. Surprised this plane is taking so much of the runway. These suckers have a lot of lift. Lee at 521, turn left heading 160.
Turn left heading 160. Lee at 521.
Okay, I don't have a lot of time.
St. Thomas ground. Spirit Wings 201 request pushback.
Spirit Wings 201, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground. 28 pushback approved. Spirit Wings 20.
November 46 Victor November, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff. November 46 Victor November.
Yep, that one's out. Lee at 521, contact departure.
Contact
Goodbye.
departure. Good evening. Lee at 521.
Cool view. Alright, let's get back in here. Okay, so American's next. Sun Country's coming in pretty quick. Yep.
St. Thomas Tower. Seaborne 3708 inbound runway 28.
Seaborne 3708, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. Seaborne 3708.
That's a cool livery. Love these camera modes. That just make it a lot more dynamic. Be fun to play with slower schedules now, so you can actually enjoy the world and look around. Hope they carry a lot of this stuff
St. Thomas Ground.
forward
Spirit
in the new
Wings 201
launch.
request taxi
Otherwise,
runway 28.
employ WildCard to make these mods for the main game, because damn. Spirit Wings 201, continue taxi.
Continue taxi.
American
Spirit Wings
1305, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff. American 1305.
Okay. Sun Country 1837, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Sun Country 1837.
November 46, Victor November, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good evening. November 46 Victor November.
Okay, and then we just got Liat to go after this plane comes in. That should be well ahead of Seaborne. I don't know what an SF3 is. He's going 220, so it's normal speed. So I don't think it's too small of a plane, but I don't remember. Okay. Taking a lot longer than I would have thought. Nope. This guy's really going slow. It's the CN4. Is that a jet?
St. Thomas Ground. KR 8954
Oh,
request
twin prop.
pushback.
That's what it was. Cape Air 8954, pushback approved. Expect a runway 28.
Ground. 28 pushback approved. KR 8954.
Okay, let's get ready for you. Where's the plane? Way out there. American 1305, contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye. American 1305.
That is correct. Alright, you are getting closer. Lee at 535, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait. Lie at 535.
Not really centered on the taxiway here. Seems to get a little better. Interesting. These perspectives really help you kind of see some of the flaws in the default game, like why now turn left and then all right. Just makes the whole thing slower.
St. Thomas Ground. KR 8954 request taxi runway 28.
St. Thomas Ground. November 959er Juliet Juliet request pushback.
Cape Air 8954, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. KR 8954.
Okay, that one's moving. November 9059er Juliet Juliet, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground. 28 pushback approved. November 959er Juliet Juliet.
Good golly, this is actually playable. I keep freaking out seeing this Seaborne plane coming in. He's still moving fast. I know he's going to go slower, but the fact that I'm used to these dinky little planes just like stopping here and then da-da-da-da-da-da. November 35 Romeo Lima, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. November 35 Romeo Lima.
Yeah, that's fine. Who's on the runway?
St. Thomas Ground. Seaborne Tree 942 request pushback.
Lee at 535, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway
Separation
28
error. I
cleared
waited
for
too long
takeoff.
enjoying
Lie
it.
at 535.
St.
Wow.
Thomas Tower. KR
Lot of
834 request pushback.
Cape Air 8343, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Tower. 28 pushback approved. KR 834.
St. Thomas Ground. November 959er Juliet Juliet request taxi runway 28.
November 9059er Juliet Juliet, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, November 9er 59er Juliet Juliet.
Okay. We can get Seaborn pushed. Seaborn 39er 42, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground, 28 pushback approved. Seaborn Tree 9er 42.
Lee at 535, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good evening. Liard 535.
St. Thomas ground, Delta 67 Tree Heavy request pushback.
Well, you're gonna have to wait a second. Because I got a Cape Air, Spirit Wings, November 959er. Let's see, where's the big guy? There you are, Seaborn.
St. Thomas Tower, November 217 Mike Bravo inbound runway 28.
November 217 Mike Bravo, runway 28, clear to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. November 217 Mike Bravo.
Cape Air 89er 54, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait. KR 89er 54. St. Thomas Tower, KR 834 Tree request taxi runway 28.
Cape Air 8343, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, KR 834 Tree.
Delta 673 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground, 28 pushback approved. Delta 67 Tree Heavy. St. Thomas ground, Seaborn Tree 9er 42 request taxi runway 28.
Seaborn 39er 42, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Seaborn Tree 9er 42.
Alright, so should be able to get a few things rolling here. Get off my runway, please, good sir. This is the plane. Yep. Seaborn 3708, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron. Seaborn 3708.
Cape Air 89er runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff, KR 89er 54.
Spirit Wings 201, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait. Spirit Wings 201.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a short takeoff. Cape Air 89er 54, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, KR 89er 54.
Wow, there's stuff in Delta in the grass. 757, sheesh. Okay. Around back. Plane's still in line, he hasn't turned yet. Dang it. Control, no. Spirit Wings 201, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
St. Thomas ground, Delta 67 Tree Heavy request taxi runway 28.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff. Spirit Wings 201.
November 959er Juliet, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait. November 9er 59er Juliet.
Delta 673 Heavy, continue taxi. Continue taxi, Delta 67 Tree Heavy.
Okay. We're going to get 959er out. We'll get 35 across. We'll get Cape Air lined up. It's looking pretty good. Spirit Wings 201, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good evening. Spirit Wings 201.
I can't tell, doesn't look like he's turning yet. There he goes. November 959er Juliet, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff. November 9er 59er Juliet.
Cape Air 8343, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait. KR 834 Tree.
November 35 Romeo Lima, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. November 35 Romeo Lima.
I don't like how he just sits there waiting to turn and then he goes super slow. I mean, he should have already started his bank and stopped. That way it's just a throttle up and roll instead of this slow turn. November 959er Juliet Juliet, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good evening. November 959er Juliet Juliet.
Okay, that's good. Gonna be rocking and rolling in a moment. Caper 8343, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff. KR 8343.
Seaborne 3942, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait. Seaborne 3942.
Caper 8343, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good evening. KR 8343. St. Thomas ground. November 90761 Mike request pushback.
Get a plane parking. You'll have to wait a second. Seaborne 3942, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff. Seaborne 3942.
Delta 673 Heavy, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait. Delta 673 Heavy.
November 90761 Mike, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground. 28 pushback approved. November 90761 Mike. St. Thomas Tower. Liat 527 inbound runway 28.
Lee at 527, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. Liat 527.
Seaborne 3942, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good evening. Seaborne 3942.
Man, this piddly little plane's going so slow.
St. Thomas ground. November 90761 Mike request taxi runway 28.
November 961 Mike, continue taxi. November 90761 Mike, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. November 90761 Mike.
Delta 673 Heavy, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for
Not
takeoff.
really worried about wake
Delta
turbulence for
673
you,
Heavy.
buddy.
St. Thomas Tower. American 1005 Heavy inbound runway 28.
I have some issues. DH3, I don't know. I want to say that's a jet. No, it's going to be a big prop. I think this is a single engine prop. That's why it's going under 100. American 1005, runway 28, cleared to land. American 1005 Heavy, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. American 1005 Heavy.
November 90761 Mike, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff. November 90761 Mike.
Gonna wait, but this plane's going so stinking slow, it doesn't matter. Delta 673 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good evening. Delta 673 Heavy.
All right, let's go ahead and close the inbounds now. Get this guy off my ground. November 90761 Mike, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good evening. November 90761 Mike.
There's a plane, there's one stacked out there. It's pretty cool. Yep, I know it is a single engine Cessna. No wonder he's going so piddly slow. Oh, he's about to be overtaken by the big guy back there. At least over the runway yet? Nope. Come on, buddy. It's starting to drop. I can see him definitely coming in. There's the other one stacked up behind him. Twin prop. That's what DH3 is, okay. November 217, Mike Bravo, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, November 217 Mike Bravo.
Could probably give him the cross runway command. Phew. That guy's right there, and the next one's coming down quick. We'll see. Yeah, I think I can. November 217 Mike Bravo, cross runway 28.
Crossing runway 28, November 217 Mike Bravo.
Lee at 527, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, Lee at 527.
Shoom. Wow, you really landed late. There's no way. That's one hell of a stop. You would have landed closer to Delta. American 1005 Heavy, taxi to apron.
Taxi to
Especially
apron,
as a heavy.
American 1005 Heavy.
I mean, the runway starts here, so he would have landed somewhere back down here at Delta, yeah. Instead, he landed way up by Charlie. Crazy. All right, so that was a good schedule. I made a couple errors just because I was pumping some planes out a bit too fast. That's totally on me. Only a couple of minor bugs with alignment. The planes exiting on 10 that kind of cut across the grass, and the planes coming on 28 where they kind of drive all around. Don't really think that's anything on WildCard's mod. The only thing I think that might be impacted is the camera focus. So like when a plane's taking off down here and it auto puts the camera on it, when I select the airplane, normally that would go in and select focus on that airplane, but in this case it did not do that. I had to select a different airplane, then come back to it, and that at that point it seemed to properly actually grab the focus on it. So that's about the only bug that I really think I experienced. Otherwise, worked great, loved it, I had a good time on it, loved the schedule. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time at EDDM.